Something amazing is happening in Europe. You're actually hearing politicians in the European Parliament in Brussels chanting, "Send them back! Send them back!" The same chamber that spent 30 years calling patriots racist, the same chamber that fined Hungary and Poland millions of euros in fines for protecting their borders, the same chamber that told the citizens of Europe, your cultures, your laws, your neighborhoods, they didn't matter as much as open borders and managed migration. That chamber just erupted into chants of "send them back." On Wednesday, June 17th, the European Parliament voted 418 to 218 to officially pass what's called the Return Regulation. It's the strictest, most aggressive, most comprehensive deportation enforcement framework the European Union has ever adopted. Remember, if you don't know, the frustrating part here is that the center-right EPP, the European People's Party, up until now, they've consistently sought to marginalize the nationalist populist right. So they're the biggest bloc in the European Parliament, the EPP, the center-right EPP. European citizens watch their cities and their countries demographically transform like literally never before. At the turn of last century, there were approximately 10 million Muslims in the entire continent. Today, that number has surged upwards of 50 million. As a result, Europeans have watched their neighborhoods change dramatically. More and more Europeans are not just demanding the restoration of national sovereignty, they're demanding the restoration of their civilizational sovereignty. It's not a conflict of nation versus nation. In Italy, their ruling party, the Brothers of Italy, have introduced sweeping legislation to ban the burqa and the niqab in every public space across their country. Schools, shops, offices, and streets. Under Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni's nationalist populist government, Italy has slashed migrant arrivals to their nation by nearly half through aggressive deals with North African countries. Geert Wilders, the Netherlands, managed to get the more extreme Islamic political organization, the Muslim Brotherhood, banned from their nation. In Germany, their center-right chancellor, Friedrich Merz, he's just announced that upwards of 800,000 Syrian refugees are going to be repatriated. They're going to be sent back in the next 3 to 4 years. What's horrifying is that an entire generation of European children grew up in a continent whose governing class actively worked to dissolve the civilizational inheritance those children were meant to receive. That is what's horrifying. And the people of Europe have finally and thankfully had enough.